Hello everybody, welcome back to the 2021 Ontario Provincial Disc Golf Championships. This is round 4, we have the chase card. This is the back 9 coverage for you guys today at the beautiful Ettyville Super Spin Disc Golf Center. As always, this event, thank you to ODSA, PDGA Canada, and as I mentioned, Ettyville Super Spin Disc Golf. Joining with me on the mic once again is Clayton Morgan and Thomas Gilbert. Glad to have you guys back.
Awesome to be back. I love to watch this exciting coverage for the final round of the Provincials.
I'm excited. The final 9 holes. Big thank you to Forefathers Brewing Company for getting involved in the local disc golf scene. Also, Prodigy Disc, your sponsor. Big thanks to them for this event.
Our favorite Prodigy sponsored player.
Yeah.
A little biased, but
Yeah.
That's fine.
A lot biased. I don't know. So make sure to give us all a like and a follow and a message saying hey, saying you suck, saying whatever you want to say. And then tell this guy he's awesome, Julien Quenneville, Juju.
Yeah.
Slow start to his round, but I definitely think he can pick it up in this back 9 for sure. This guy, daring to be different, or just daring to be a loser. Either one.
No, I think
you look amazing, but I think you should just carry a sword all the time.
You think so?
Anywhere you go, like
You
a
think
fencing
so?
sword.
There we go.
You got the look, man. You got the look.
This guy's got the look too. James Duong, 300 par for the front 9. A bit of a slower finish to his front 9, but he's got the shots in the back 9 to pick it up. This guy has a heater of a front 9 to start. Casey Hanemayer.
Definitely looking to make some moves here, as well as battling with you and Julien to try to get that top spot.
Yeah, so after hole 9 we had 3 pars and a bogey, which is not uncommon on hole 9 there. Everyone's still under par, still doing pretty well. As you move into hole number 10, it's a par 4, 607 feet. This is the intended gap, I guess, but most people are going to be going around the left side with a big high turnover or a sidearm, getting into the sandy area over there to the left, and then it's all about the speed control on your second shot because the basket's precariously placed on a small little mound, but it definitely does make putting a lot more difficult. What do you throw in this one, Thomas? Throw a big sidearm around the outside or big turnover?
Yeah, I go big sidearm up around and then just another sidearm into the green. I tried the huge turnover like up over the trees in the middle, like between the 2 gaps.
Oh,
and
okay.
it worked kind of.
Hey, I parked it.
Oh, there you go.
It's the total wrong basket,
Yeah.
but it's fine.
It's good.
Can't
Good
just-
spot though.
Yeah.
He's just excited to get a hole ahead.
Yeah, exactly. I'm already done with this hole. I want to move on.
Yeah.
Casey, a little bit low, but he got enough distance over there.
Yeah, as long as it's out in the open and you can see the basket, it's really not that bad of a shot.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the fairway. The second shot is still a very touchy shot.
Mm-hmm.
What do you go with, Clayton? Do you go up the middle, or do you go
This
around?
one was tricky. I think I don't know. I got to go back again next year.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, I lost a disc.
Oh,
I'm
no.
dumbfounded on this one.
Yeah.
But the person in my group just threw it right down the middle and made it look really easy. I'm like, that shot's better than any shot I've seen going on the outside. So I think it's just a case of wasted energy but not that it's bad. They just don't want to hit that stuff in the beginning.
Yeah.
That's
Because
my
no one wants
biggest
to be
thing.
stuck
Yeah.
back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I think if you could guarantee yourself down the middle, it's too easy
Yeah, for
Mhm.
sure.
to get the distance you need anyway, right?
Yeah, and I think that big backhand turnover is really hard to control that angle the entire way to get it panning to the right, almost the whole flight without going in the woods on the right. So that you'll see a lot of people over here kind of that it faded off just a little bit early on the left. But he's still going to have this shot here. Doesn't get quite the turn that he's looking for, but that's out there.
It's
Got a long look.
definitely looking at it, just outside the circle, maybe closer to 40 feet, but.
Looks nice and high. Oh,
Good
wow.
shot.
Good sit, yeah.
Yeah, spiking right on the mound.
Yeah, because look even how close Casey was to the edge there, too.
Yeah,
and his shot
exactly.
actually looked good off the tee. So
Yeah.
it just shows you, like,
Mm-hmm.
you almost need to just do a thrower.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Almost.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious now, actually. How would a sky roller work out?
That's why I lost my disc.
Okay. That's how that got.
I don't know what happened.
I see.
Maybe I'll try that next year.
I see where this segue was going. So
I have to go early for some warm-up rounds to try those things.
Yeah. Oh, he thought so too. Man,
I don't know how that one popped out for him. Really,
yeah.
it was pretty low and on the right side, a lot of chains. So.
Well, and I like how he just finished it and went and tapped it out.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of that. Why sit there and look at that while everyone finishes the hole?
Oh, that's a miscue. That one actually surprised me.
Yeah.
Casey's been banging him the whole day, and I think it could have been too much grip on it or something, or
he
just
had
one
some
of those
stink
little...
on it too. So
Yeah,
he did.
Probably just putting confident, thinking like you said, I'm going to hit everything anyway.
Mm-hmm. And here's James after a nice approach as well.
He's only 18, 20 feet, but it's still a putt you really have to take a lot of time on because it is that elevated basket. And you can see, even if... we'll get in there.
Ooh, I like it.
With authority. But you can see, even with if you don't draw metal like Casey did, you have pretty much the same distance of putt or longer coming back.
And it's easy to go back and forth playing catch with yourself on a slightly elevated hole.
For sure.
Yeah. I've done it many times. More than I'd like to admit.
Yep. Isn't that how it played out last year too? Or I can't remember.
Yeah, I think that was
like a determining factor.
I think yes, it was. Yeah,
I think
it was this hole. Yeah,
a few times on this hole, and that kind of put him further back than could recover from. So it's definitely something that maybe even was in Casey's mind on that hole.
Yeah.
So James taking the lone birdie there. Hole 11, par 3, 298 feet. Straight shot or sidearm would play here. It's really not a difficult hole. This last mound here on the left side really kind of blocks like a generic sidearm coming in. You have to kind of get height behind it and kind of almost stall it, but not quite.
Yeah.
Because if you do hit the back of that hill, it doesn't really skip to the right. It just skips and rolls down it.
Yes.
So.
Yeah.
James coming right in front of the basket. It's a good sit.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and also just with that hillside being just short left of the basket, it makes it almost kind of feel like a tunnel shot if you are throwing that backhand. So I think that's why a lot of people opt for the sidearm here.
Yeah, I prefer it. There's a lot more airspace. That's like a
weird bounce,
wonky skip, yeah.
Just seems like it makes the hole so much easier.
Mm-hmm.
Like you take all the guesswork out, and do I hit this, and have this wide open up in the air, and
yeah, definitely.
Okay, $20 an hour is what I'm willing to pay. Teach me that shot.
I mean, hey,
for offering, I'll take $20 is $20, you know.
Yeah.
Monopoly money or?
Well, Canadian money is Monopoly money, anyways.
Yeah,
same color, so. Julien out of the stuff.
Yep. That should be getting up and down, no problem. And James after this nice drive. Yeah.
That's a good birdie.
Putt machine, he's talking to himself.
Smiling away. Okay, he's tapping the birdie as well.
Yeah, nice birdie there. Julien gonna clean up as well. I think you might have missed your putt for birdie, but looks like you laid up nice and close. Made sure you secured that par.
I didn't want a 3-putt, you know.
Yeah.
No, I
You're
think
just so fast.
Yeah, no, I think I was starting to get fatigued at this point. I just didn't quite pop that one enough.
Okay.
I think it was on line. It was like hit the nub or something. So,
Yeah.
You know, the baskets are too high. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
But,
I'll get the measuring tape out here.
Yeah. So, just 2 birdies on that one. That really should be all 4 birdies with the sidearms that this group has. But that's why the chase card, not lead card. Hole 12, par 3, 329 downhill. This is the start of the island holes. It's a pretty big island though, so you do have a lot of space to land if you choose to play safe. But the basket is placed maybe 20 feet from the OB on the right side, and any out of bounds goes to a drop zone, which is maybe about 100 something feet away,
Yeah.
if I remember
Yeah,
correctly. So
yeah, a lot of these drop zones are actually tricky. Where if you miss these islands, it's almost a guaranteed bogey.
yeah,
Let's
yeah.
just say they're mean, Thomas.
Yeah.
They're not tricky,
Drop
they're mean.
zones,
I'm calling it out. That's
yeah.
fine. I'll say it. They're mean.
No, yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. I was
There.
being too kind to the. Oh,
Oh,
at least we're gonna see how mean that drop
Yeah,
zone is.
Mr.
Yeah.
Pytel is a mean man. Just kidding. Yeah, let's clarify. I'm just kidding.
yeah. Casey taking
Kind
the
of.
hyzer route, a little bit short, but he's got a putt still.
Yeah.
This is my, what is this? Oh, my European Open PD3.
Okay. Nice. Yeah.
Just because I
Trying-
felt a little bit of wind coming in.
Yeah, it's good to be able to like just take something even more overstable and just chop it out there and know that it's gonna still fade towards the basket.
Yeah.
Looks like Julien throwing something nice and overstable as well.
Oh,
Ooh, wow, that's
A little
great
hot,
shot.
but that's a soft skip, though.
Yeah, should give himself about a circle's edge putt to save that birdie, get that birdie.
James from the drop zone here.
Whoa, sends it up real high.
Yeah, he just,
Oh,
yeah,
gosh,
he
too
just said he
high.
just kind of held on to it a little too long there.
Yeah,
That's a pretty big mistake.
definitely. I mean, he's not gonna have an easy putt. Oh man.
That always seems to spit out like that when you're already putting over par.
Mm-hmm.
You know, those seem to just kind of fall out more times than like a par putt will.
Whoa, man.
That one's not going to fall out.
That
I
putt was
just-
sexy.
yeah, it did. Yeah, that did. Big time. It got like a little bit of a lift there or
Yeah,
something. I
that's
don't know
great.
what was going on.
It's a great putt.
I was into it, whatever it was.
As is that putt, very nice.
Not quite as centered as Casey's, but I'll take it.
Yeah.
Same score in the end.
Yeah, in is in.
Pretty much the rest of these holes for this course, minus hole 18, is just a battle of putts, though, don't you think,
That's
Thomas?
true.
Yeah. It's
Mhm.
it's. So I talked to James Duong about this, and from this hole, actually from hole 11 to 17, you can basically throw the same shot, just change the disc.
Yeah.
For us at least, you can throw a sidearm on all of them basically, and just
Mhm.
swap out a
stay
distance
safe.
driver or an
Yeah.
overstable mid, and it's the same shot.
Mhm.
So you can get into a pretty good groove. James with the unfortunate triple bogey there.
Yeah, that's kind of pushed him out of that contention that little race that you guys had going on there. But I mean, you and Casey still going strong, 6 down, 8 down so far in your rounds. Julien picking up another birdie as well. That's good. Good on him.
Hole 13, par 4, 463. It's a pretty big island, but it does take a good throw to get to this island. It's kind of a soft par 4 because there's really nothing in the way, but it is an island green, so it kind of evens the par out. This is one we're looking to get a long 2 look at, I think. It is downhill. You have enough space to air it out on the right side and have it swing back in. This is probably one you're looking at to put really close.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's definitely a shot that I'm attacking hard, trying to put a nice shot out there right on the green, but
Gotta sit, not quite. It's a little high there.
Do you think he was just trying to lay up there or something?
I can't quite remember. He might have just got it too high.
yeah,
So-
yeah, it looked like he may have been trying to turn that a little bit to
Yeah.
attack the green, but didn't get it turned enough.
There's a
in.
good shot.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, I was happy with that. Make sure I kept it a little bit lower.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it is 463, and if you got that big power, a lot of times even to get the far shots, people got to throw it out like Julien did, and it just won't come back, right?
Come on.
Oh, he
Oh,
made
it
it.
snuck right in there.
But it seemed like you see a lot of shots like that, and they just didn't come back.
Yeah.
They just
Yeah.
held, and then the wind would just drop it right.
Well,
in
you know
there.
why? He's got the man bun going. He's
You
got
know
the man
what?
bun
He's got
power.
the man bun power.
Yeah.
It's kicking in the back 9 here.
James is just kind of cutting the hole in half here, playing it as a par 4.
Yeah, that's smart. Trying to just guarantee the birdie, play simple shot, simple shot.
Yeah, there's definitely no shame in that at all. He's getting up there a little bit.
Yeah.
Still got some work to do, but
And yeah, this is all that's really left here for James. It was a nice soft
Yep,
shot.
great shot.
Perfect.
throws that bananas P2 again.
Nothing better than getting one back after you make
Yeah.
a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Terry Miller is quoted saying it's never too late for a birdie.
Yeah.
So
That's a great
Yeah.
message, you know.
it is, yeah.
Oh.
Not quite. It was kind of a soft run.
Mm-hmm.
Good par save there for Case from the drop zone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, once you do go out of bounds, it is really important to kind of execute that up and down from the drop zone.
Yeah, limit the damage
Mm-hmm.
as best as possible.
You're like, I'll just take that for the rest of the holes.
I'm trying to tell him to use the blue putter because it's gonna match it. Like it matches his entire getup. He's got the blue cart, the blue umbrella, and
something's
he
got to
uses
give.
orange, man.
Something's got to give, Cam. That or he's got to change his outfit. He's got to go orange.
I tried, you know.
Yeah. I say we just buy him orange clothes. And be like, sorry, bud.
Orange and black scale all the time. That's
Yeah.
it. So, 3 birdies and a par there. It's kind of like a tweener hole, I think, in my personal opinion.
I think so too, because Casey went out of bounds and still got the par, right?
But
so
it's a good hole in itself.
he lost a stroke to everyone on the card, right? Yeah, it's a great hole though.
Hole 14, par 3, 299. This is our forefathers ace hole. So if you ace it, you win. Was it a six-pack of beer or something, or an Octothorpe?
Yeah.
So,
you won, I think, a pound Octothorpe bag, which is pretty cool. Definitely an aceable hole here on the little stand at the end. Pretty stock shot. You can go forehand, you can go backhand. Just kind of a 300-foot hyzer.
It's that same PD3. I didn't quite get it wide enough, but it got a soft little skip, and I still have a putt. This is a time where I kind of gave up on the grip because I didn't know what else I had to do at this point.
Yeah.
So I was just kind of throwing and pretending like it was normal.
A little dry sack has run out of beads.
Yeah, it didn't really have much left in it.
Yeah. James swinging it maybe a little more wide than he wants, or just a little low, but
I think it was a little.
in.
Yeah, I think it was just a little bit
Decent.
low. Still got a putt.
Ooh, this looks like a lot of hyzer. Does it stand up at all? No, but
Right there.
Got a good little curl. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all not as close as we'd like to be, but we're still in the circle.
Oh, just a touch low from James.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm not sure how that one squeaked out on
I
him.
think he got nubbed on the
Yeah.
back of the putter there coming in.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Goes up and just cleans up real quick. Sometimes, yeah, definitely nice to get that out of the way.
Well, because you're kind of like left awkwardly standing there almost in a
Yeah,
way. You're
it's
like,
like-
where do
Yeah.
you go back to? You don't need anything. And I just
Yeah.
think, and speed of play, everything, and just get you out of there. You're done now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but nice 2 putts there from
Yeah.
from you there and Julien to pick up the birdie, and then unfortunate pars from the other 2 players.
Yeah, Casey got kind of like a 2.5 on that one.
Yeah.
I think it was caught a lot of chain and it was low right and it might have just caught the backside of the cage and
Chalk that up in the could have category.
yeah, you know,
Uh,
such as disc golf, you know.
That's right.
So myself tying up Casey for the round at 8 down. Julien back to 4 under par. In a bit of a roll here. Hole 15, par 3, 327 uphill. This one had no out of bounds, I believe. So I don't think this long grass was out of bounds.
Yeah, no, there was talks about it being out of bounds, but overall, I believe it ruled to be inbounds.
But it's a simple hyzer. There's nothing in your way. The only thing really that would be in your way is whatever wind is coming in, because it is a very open hole.
Yeah.
So grabbing that same Calvin Destroyer again.
Just ripping up nice Y and hide. And yeah,
That's not
there we go.
bad.
Yeah, sitting in that little ditch there. Not a bad spot. A little bit shorter than I wanted, but this looks great from
Oh,
Julien.
this does look great.
Yeah. Ooh,
Oh,
beauty.
yeah.
very nice. Yeah, throwing his, I believe, overstable D2 on a nice hyzer line. James going for that forehand play. He didn't
Quite-
quite snap it,
yeah.
I feel.
Casey's well
Same
early
thing,
release,
yeah.
yeah.
for him, it looks like his wrist has just been a little too loosey-goosey on these last 2 holes. They didn't quite, like, actually commit to powering it through.
Oh, James committed to that, though.
Yes, he did, yeah.
I just want to make note, James.
See?
James
Look.
switched from his
Look,
orange putter to the
he
blue
uses
putter,
the blue putter.
baby.
He uses the blue putter, I'm telling you.
I
It's
think
a thing.
Cam might be right.
I'm not always right, but I'm never
Mentioned it a few
wrong. So sneaking in there,
Oh,
low
yeah.
left side.
Yeah.
I watched that putt from this point of view, and it like as soon as it left his hand, I was like, "That's money." It was such a good putt.
So good.
Oh, especially when you do the misrelease, you're the furthest out.
Yeah.
You know, you're probably going, oh man, like on this hole, like give me a better chance, and he smashes it anyway. That was awesome.
James is the kind of guy that doesn't really get affected by a lot of things. He just kind of looks at it and goes, "Okay."
He's an amazing
Yeah.
putter too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I felt a little bit of right to left wind on that, and didn't really lift it at all.
Mm-hmm.
Easy birdie for the man bun brother. He's lighting it up now though, which we
Yeah.
knew. We
Yeah.
even said this
Yeah.
could happen, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I believe he's only 1 under on the front 9. I'm curious to see now, once the scores pop up, how many.
I think he's at least 4 on the back.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think he's 5 down total now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there we go.
Okay. So.
Well, so you know you're never out. Get a couple more on the way out. That's a solid round.
Mm-hmm. James getting back on track as well. 2 out of the last 3 are birdies. Everyone more than 30 under par. So that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Hole 16, par 3, 334. This is a big change from last year. You see the sandy area there where an old tee pad was. I think that was the old tee.
long position?
Yeah, the old
Yeah.
gold. I think gold and blue, if I remember correctly. So that they've extended this one to where you can't see the basket from the tee. And I think this one was just regular OB rules, I believe.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a drop
grass
zone,
OB,
so,
no
yeah.
drop zones.
This plays into a big. I like to throw the sidearm, so it kind of plays through the inbounds the whole way and kind of skips down the hill to the basket. It's not a bad shot. It's hard to judge the distance though because it's flat and then it's downhill and then it's flat again before the basket.
Nice shots there, just skipping down into the green. Maybe just tad short, but I mean it's hard when you can't really quite see the basket. Have to rely a lot on muscle memory from practice.
Didn't really get much of a skip there. I caught the thick grass.
Mm-hmm.
This looks like it's got some pepper on it. Yeah, they don't seem to.
Yeah,
they
another
just-
weird
they all hit
skip.
the
Yeah,
same
there's a
spot.
little like
Yeah.
dull area there. They don't really do anything.
Yeah, looks like we're gonna have a bunch
So-
of circles edge to just outside circle putts. See if we can start it off.
Yeah, that one I got lazy on.
Yeah.
I think I'm just tired at this point. Julian's not tired.
Nice. Yeah, he's heating up right now. Yeah, there we go. 5 down on the back 9 now. That's great.
Casey back on track.
Mm-hmm. James after that big putt, this should be no problem for him.
Oh yeah. Well, you got that unfortunate 6, man, but let me tell you,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Yeah.
what a bounce back.
Yeah. Well, like I
James,
said-
if you're watching this, you're amazing. Bud.
You want to go with the little upside down putt to make sure it stays in?
Yep, I get too many spit outs inside 10 feet,
Yeah.
so I'm like, no more. So myself ruined the star frame. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't mean to.
Well, no, it wasn't my intention to, but my body had other ideas. My body is like, I need a shower and air conditioning stat. So, and probably food at this point.
Yeah.
So 3 birdies on that one, moving into hole 17, another extended tee pad. No, I think they just
They changed the angle of
Yeah,
these
they changed
tee
the angle
pads
of it, yeah,
because
so-
of, hole 18
yes.
being moved as well.
So this one's the purest of the island greens.
Mhm.
There's no big safe landing zone, really, and there's no shot that's favored on this one. It's you can throw whatever you want as long as you get the 250 feet of distance.
Yep.
Correct.
This looks pretty good. Yeah.
Oh,
Good shot.
Nice. And he's kind
Give
of
him
trying
another
to
one.
sneak in there. Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
He's only 2 strokes back of you and Casey. kind of trying to maybe sneak in there just with you guys.
James trying to sneak it
Oh,
in.
he's trying to go in the basket.
That's pretty close. Casey, I think that's his A3.
Oh,
Get in there.
Flipped out.
Did that stay in bounds?
I think he's. I think
so.
we ruled it safe.
Well, and they wouldn't know from back there
Yeah.
how lucky
Yeah.
that was.
This is my mutant.
That was great.
Nice overstable disc up high, just spike it in the green.
Yeah, just
That's
speed
perfect.
control disc basically.
Now, did you realize you were tied here with Casey at this
I
point?
had no idea where I was. I'd
Okay.
never really checked scores at all, so I had zero idea. Another
Nice
good
putt.
putt from Case.
Yeah, real good putt. I have a feeling that he probably knows. It looks like he still has his game face on. He's trying to battle here for a spot in the top 4.
You know, I don't actually know. Yeah, I don't know if he checks scores at all or not, but he wasn't really talking about anything
Yeah.
in terms of that, so I couldn't tell you.
I know he did a little bit at the end of round 3 when, because he was just wondering whether he was going to be on lead card, chase card, if he needed to do anything. So I wouldn't be surprised if he maybe was secretly checking his phone in his back pocket.
Almost
Did you see what I mean? You see my problem here?
Yeah,
That's why I put up.
flip
That's why I
that
put
disc
upside
around,
down.
Son. Flip it around.
I just hucked, like, tossed it in there and it almost went through.
Yeah,
Man.
So,
but it didn't.
but it didn't.
And you didn't ruin anything this time,
Yeah.
bud.
Yeah, that'd have been a horrible way to ruin another star frame. You just
Oh, man.
spit right through like that. Rip.
Yeah.
But
You ruined one? We already forgot about that. Look at this. Beautiful. 4 birdies.
excellent.
Great work.
James with a good bounce back to 6 under par for the round. Hole 18, big change from last year. Par 4, 543. They're really trying to force you to go in between these two willows. But even if you go through them for the second shot, it's still a difficult upshot to this green. Because all this stuff here you see right there is out of bounds. There's not a whole lot of airspace to get to the green from that direction. I do know people still go through the pine trees on the left side of this fairway. Do you do that? Do that play? Do you kind of air it on the left side?
I tried it round 1, but
Yeah, see, Julian's doing it here.
I went a little bit too far, I believe, and just was a little bit pinched off from the angle to the green.
Okay. There's kind of 3 options to get into a spot to attack this green. One is to go down the middle, which is intended. The other option, like I said, is to go past those pines over there on the left side, and you have a hyzer to the green. Another option is you can, if you want to, you can try to throw a spike hyzer over the road and over the trees, but I wouldn't really recommend that.
Casey looking like he's playing out to that left side as well. I think really, as long as you're about pin high or just past these willow trees on any side of them, you'll have an approach into the green.
Yeah, I'm just trying to chip hyzer something right in the middle, and then hope if just throw a straight putter from there.
Yeah.
And are you trying to go for the green from there, Cam, or just
Yeah,
lay it
I was.
up?
Yeah, I wanted to get a little bit farther than that, obviously, but I'm still in the middle of the gap. James, just a little bit too
Really-
wide.
really
Caught that
tricky hole,
point.
though,
It is a
this
very
one.
difficult green to access. Yeah,
And that'll be, can be so punishing just if you come up even inches short.
yeah. This is my Lux Link here. I'm trying to go to the right side of that pole.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I just missed my angle by a little bit. Julian from underneath the willow.
Ooh.
Get through?
Yeah.
Sneak in.
Oh,
No.
okay, wow.
Nice.
That's a
That's a
great
lot of
shot from
power.
there.
Yeah, he's going to have about 40 feet or so to get his birdie there.
Mm.
Casey gave himself a nice look at this hyzer line.
Yeah, that's the
Oh,
play. If you can
yeah.
get
I
past
see
those
that left
pines,
side
that's
now.
the play.
Like,
Yeah.
You got the distance? Yeah.
Last year, where the tees were last year, it was a more of a viable option.
I see.
So James and I just kind of having to scrounge a possible par or a bogey here.
Swing it. Oh,
Not quite.
good run though,
Yeah.
on line with the basket.
Not the way I wanted to end the round on a bogey, but
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Oh,
Julian.
yeah.
Huge.
Jeez.
Get that putt.
he was pumped after that
That's
one too.
amazing.
I bet.
Well, how can you not with a
Yeah.
back lot
Yeah.
9 like that?
Yeah, he really turned it on.
Wow.
Look at that game face too.
Yeah, I think I think that was for 8 down on the back 9.
Mm-hmm.
So that's incredible.
That's great for him. You can see he's a really solid player, and he's got a lot of good technique.
He does. Yeah, he said he's very proud about how much he's worked on his putt, and it shows.
Yeah.
He's got I love his putt. He's got a great putt. Casey tapping in another birdie surprise.
Yeah.
Good round from Casey, too.
Mm-hmm. He played great.
Good bounce back from his round 3, for sure.
That was a great finish from you two. I like that.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Make the best of it.
Yeah, tried.
Wow, that was all around great to watch. Everybody did good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so myself and Julien ended up tying for the event just because of that last hole. You're welcome, Julien. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Good putt. So 2 birdies and 2 bogeys on that hole. Casey with 11 under par to finish, jumped ahead of us.
Mm-hmm.
He played great. I mean, like the amount of putts he made from like 27 to 40 feet just in this round
Oh,
alone.
I don't think he missed one, did
No,
he?
Yeah.
Maybe that kind of jumped out a bit.
yeah, the one
or
that like
something,
just
Yeah,
the one that
but I
kind of
don't-
snuck out maybe, but
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He was on
look at the
point.
finish from Julien. The last
Yeah.
7 in a row.
Wow, that's amazing. Great shooting there from Julian on the back 9.
Just to finish that 18 like that, though, that's not.
Yeah,
an
that's
easy
huge.
hole. That was.
Oh, no, it's not.
That was the cherry on top.
Yeah.
Right there.
Definitely.
Yeah, Casey staying clean for the round, I believe bogey free, and then yourself just with that one tiny blemish. On the
Yeah,
last
just
hole.
missed my angle by a little bit and got
Yeah,
punished
I mean,
for it.
It can happen so quickly.
People did so amazing during this event. It shows in the scores. It shows now in this round that we've just watched, and the best is yet to come with the final round. And so make sure everybody subscribes so that you can all keep watching this amazing disc golf.
Yeah, definitely. Come support the store because it definitely helps us produce even better coverage and even better tournaments and everything like that. So thank you guys for watching, and be sure to check out the lead card for the final round coming up next week.